Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kalica and you're gonna be rolling your eyes pretty hard while watching this video. So someone posted this on Tumblr. If you mixed mercury, aluminium phosphate, ammonium sulfate and formaldehyde with viruses, then got a syringe and injected it into your child, you would be arrested and sent to jail for child endangerment and abuse. Then why is it legal for a doctor to do it and why would you let them? Educate yourself. Rethink vaccines. And then the internet responded. You are the worst person. You can be a vegan and whine at people, that's hurting nobody, but when you tell people to not take vaccines, you're endangering public health. If you mixed mercury, aluminium phosphate, ammonium sulfate, formaldehyde and viruses and injected it into someone, you'd kill someone, because you have no pharmacological experience. If someone in a lab mixed those together, they know how they work. They have medically assessed and peer-reviewed evidence and strict guidelines to follow to create a safe and effective product. Why is it legal? Because they know what they're doing and know how to spell phosphate and ammonium. Why don't you educate yourself instead of subscribing to the notion that all scientists are evil and want to poison you and your natural vegan lifestyle? I say this as an effing immunologist. You are single-handedly responsible for the skyrocketing resurgence of death caused by TB, measles, and the worrying prospect of smallpox returning. Let's break this one down and give you some education. Mercury is an element in the compound thiomersul, which was part of many vaccines. It has been claimed, with no tangible evidence other than a multifaceted correlation, that thiomersals cause autism. This has been investigated thoroughly, and no causal link has been found. Aluminium phosphate is an aluminium salt which is used as an adjuvant in vaccines. An adjuvant is a compound which causes an immune response to be higher and stronger, so that the immune system comes into contact with the attenuated virus more, so that it can recognize the antigens of the virus and provide immunity. They are a necessary part of the vaccine if you want it to work well. Ammonium sulfate is used in the process of purifying the proteins in the synthesis of a vaccine. It is also found in bread and flour, so you'd better learn to enjoy rice if you want to avoid it. Formaldehyde is used in the treatment and purification of vaccines and stops contamination. Most of this is removed before the vaccine is shipped, although some remains. In my personal and scientifically backed opinion, the war against disease is 100-fold more important than the mum-led war against vaccines. Do you want your child to die a slow, painful, agonizing death? If not, then shut the F up with your so-called facts you got from Yahoo Answers and get your kid vaccinated. I'm going to sound derogatory, but if you don't have a formal education in at least biology, you have no role to talk about the way vaccines should be done. You have no idea of the actual function and mechanism in which they work. All you have is a vague knowledge that mercury used to make people mad, formaldehyde is used in embalming, and that ammonium sulfate and aluminium phosphate sounds scary. Vaccinate your kids if you want them to live. End of. If you don't, then you clearly don't love your kids and would prefer to see them die of completely preventable diseases. This has been a rage-filled, alcohol-induced response from a scientist. Apply cold water to burned area. God, I love it when smart people talk. Reblogging for science. The best education comes from learning from someone who knows what they're talking about. And just to be perfectly clear, vaccines do not cause autism. Damn, that was some speech. Big round of applause for the scientist. I couldn't agree more. And I learned some new words today. I am getting so tired of privileged men claiming fat shaming isn't a gendered issue because they experience it too. Not only do you not experience it anywhere nearly as severe as women do, for men, it's by and large a choice. The female body is genetically predisposed to store more fat, so no matter what we do, being fat is a genetic default for many women. To tell us to simply eat less or move more is literally shaming us for something we have no control over. Men, on the other hand, don't have that genetic makeup. When you see a fat man, you see a lazy man. Her brother replies, "How about no? You do not have a genetic condition, you're just lazy. Doctors have been telling you that for years. Mum doesn't have fat genes, your sister doesn't have fat genes, you're the only fat woman in our household." Ooh. Kinda r/murdered by words there by your own brother, damn. This is a fetus in the second trimester after the mother decided to murder it. Abortion is murder. That's effing Lord Voldemort from the last Harry Potter film. Oh, wow. People really will try anything to drive their agenda. You're not special for reading The Great Gatsby. We all went to high school. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had. Okie dokie man, let's tone it down here. I was just making a joke. So was I. That's the first line of the book. What? I didn't read the book. Oh, for God's sake. There's no better way to get in shape than to prepare for a triathlon. This guy'll tell you. I'm that guy, and no, I won't tell you that. Last week, I corrected my professor in art history class, and she took it pretty hard. I basically proved her knowledge wrong and got thrown out of class for it. Thankfully, the rest of the students protested this move and followed me out. They asked me to hold the next class at my house and teach them the next chapter. Eventually, we all went to the department head and complained, so the teacher is now suspended and I have an A in the class. You know we're in the same class, right? We literally had a lecture today that you didn't even show up to, and now you have the audacity to spread these lies? Why make something like this up when you know that you're not going to get away with it? If you have friends on Facebook from the same school, you're gonna get called out on it, and then people are gonna laugh at you when you actually do show up to class. You okay? LOL, that's not even you. It is. Why say that? Pal. It's literally your profile picture. This is someone dying while having an MRI scan. Before you die, your brain releases tons and tons of endorphins that make you feel a range of emotions. Tragically beautiful. The #1 post in Tumblr history. This is a gif of someone turning into a zombie from The Walking Dead. I'm done with this stupid website. Bye! Unlike Theon, I grew some balls and asked for a photo. Oh my god. Actually, your mum asked for you. So really, it's unlike Theon, my mum grew some balls and asked for a photo for me. Just told my boss to F off and walked out. He was harassing one of the girl employees and I had to pull her out of harm's way to confront him, so he fired me right then and there. I just wanted to get the truth out there before the a-hole starts spreading lies. Oh, you might want to let HR know about this. You and that girl might have a nice lawsuit on your hands if they don't fire him. Proud of you, kid. Seriously, dude, he fired you because you were late again. You effing cried. We're tired of your crap, man. You never check the bathrooms, you never clean your workstation, and you always blame others for your F-ups. You knew there was a delivery this morning. You knew my colleague and I needed your help, and you were still 45 minutes late. We were 20 minutes late opening up because of you, and we had some pretty pissed off customers because of it. It's unbelievable you would pull this crap after the manager gave you a written warning yesterday. Effing yesterday. I didn't want to embarrass you, but I can't believe you're pulling this bullcrap. You're lazy, and we're tired of cleaning up after you. Stop blaming others, own up to your mistakes, and quit being a little witch about it. This is definitely the passionate rant of someone who is fed up with that guy's crap. I could have written paragraphs like that about some of the people I used to work with, but this guy actually did it. What a hero. Being faithful in a relationship should be done without being asked. Hate when people are like, when he's faithful. Like, what? Didn't you cheat on my boy Nick? Dude, delete that please, that's not cool. Practice what you preach, witch. This was a picture that was posted on Old School Cool, I believe, and it made the front page of Reddit. And the comment underneath it is, what the actual F? That's not your uncle from 1978. That's a picture of me from last year that you put a filter on, dude. Imagine idly scrolling through Reddit and you see a picture of yourself from last year and this guy's claiming that you're his grandfather. I don't know who's more stupid. People who think the earth is flat, or people who refuse to vaccinate their kids and risk their children's health because they believe it causes autism. How stupid was I then that I vaccinated and it caused problems that killed my daughter? Where in the stupidity scale would you put me? Out of 10, considering your daughter was 34 years old and died of an asthma attack from the asthma that runs in your family. It's horrible that she lost her kid, but oh no. Jesus. I ordered a waffle to find a fingernail and a hair on my food. Absolutely shocking customer service, as I was told I would have to wait another hour to get a fresh one. I asked for a refund, but never received one. Wouldn't send my worst enemy here. Our restaurant is not open yet, so this is impossible. We open on May 12th, just in case anyone thinks this is remotely true. And let's be completely honest here, if you found a fingernail in your food, you wouldn't ask for another waffle from the same place. John Carpenter would have been 70 years old today. We celebrate his birthday by looking back at his 5 favourite films. John Carpenter, To Rotten Tomatoes, despite how it appears, I'm not actually dead. Hey hun, thanks for responding. I got your name from the friend search here on PSN because I was bored and looking for new people to talk to. How old are you? What's the virus? Virus? No. This is Xbox, not PlayStation. I recently got out of a relationship and I was hitting up random guys here. So, you single? What I am is 14. Tom Morello says he wants to see new bands filling the void left by Rage Against the Machine. What I really said was, please stop asking me about Rage Against the Machine in an effort to grab no news clickbait pull quotes. Instead, form your own damn band if you're so eager. The crazy part about this is that I actually seen that article on Reddit last week sometime and I just took it as a fact. So they kind of did get their clickbait title in the end. Okay, so that's all for r/QuitYourBS. I really enjoyed this and I hope you did too. If you do want to see more content like this, then please do subscribe. My Twitter, Discord and Patreon links are in the description, and any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!